Spoilers and timestamps. Please check them out in the description, the timestamps that is. Clickable key events that happen throughout a video, especially when a video is really long. I have a feeling I may have to cut and paste a lot of videos together. Now then, post gameplay. You've been warned. We're breaking down Trump's wall. We're going to Mexico. And vice versa. Rockstar have implemented an invisible wall. So we're going to take a look at that. I want everybody to see the full screen on this. So we're going to go here. In New Austin. The very, very, very bottom left of the map. This is the old Red Dead Redemption 1 map. So you got like roads and all that. You get the idea. Very bottom left. Right here. Right about here. You can put a waypoint in between the letter N and A as we're shooting into here. Now then, you can see behind me, that is where we're going. So just take a look around really quick when you're here. You actually want to be on a thoroughbred horse. Yeah, thoroughbred. Like the big horse. I think thoroughbred means that it's a big horse in this game. Don't use the super fast white Arabian horse. It took me like, I don't even want to admit. So when you come down here, you're going to notice a rock with a really sharp slant right in front of the horse. Okay, when you compare it to the other rocks that don't have an exact sharp slant. And if you look ahead, you're going to notice a ravine. Normally when you go across a body of water, especially if there's a little bit of current, your horse will automatically just magically lose all stamina, especially if you're somewhere you shouldn't be. You can clearly notice I'm actually not struggling whatsoever. Right? Boom. That is part 1. The next part is actually really simple. We're just going to head down this ravine. Very, very simple. We're technically where we shouldn't be, but there's no invisible Trump wall. See, we've broken across. Because anything, you know, on the left or down here, you're technically not supposed to be here. But if you look at my map where the dark lines are, I've actually been all the way down here. And we need to eventually cut all the way here, roughly, in this vicinity to actually get across. We actually have to cross twice. You want to come up, I usually start sprinting and then jumping right about here. Then you get off your horse. You're going to fight the invisible wall. You're going to fight it. Fight it. Beat Trump's wall. Just keep pushing forward. Because you're glitching through, essentially, where you're not supposed to be. You'll know once you've made it. It's a tough wall. And that's it. We've made it. So, we've made it past the Trump wall. Your horse will be stuck there. You'll have to use a cheat code. So what I'm going to do now is just briefly show you the map eventually, like you're here. Now, all of this here, you need to understand this entire zone. This entire piece here. Okay? All of it. I'm only going to play this for a few seconds on foot, so don't worry. Just so that you get a feel for it, because I don't want to go too far back and end up past the wall. This is what it looks like. There's absolutely nothing. There's no roads. It's all trees. Let me just run up here really quick, because I am going to cut the video and then I'm going to show you where I am much, much, much further ahead, because this is just going to take too long. Okay, so let's get the binoculars out. I just want to kind of show you the area. Okay, there's really not much to this area. There's nothing of interest to show you. Absolutely nothing. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to make my way... I'm going to put a waypoint all the way here, because I have to roughly make my way back here to cut across to get to this side, and I was never able to do that before. So I've spawned a cheat. To recap for some people, this is the exact spot. So I got bucked off my horse here on purpose, smashing into the ravine, and I simply walked all the way down. Now, fog of war gets removed when you get near an area, so why is all this area still dark? The French YouTuber I watched just said he went down this way. Well, he kind of just went, oh, blah, 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 like this. Oui, oui, comme ça. And yes, I'm allowed to make fun of him. I'm French. Je suis français après tout. Alors, on va traverser la rivière. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so we'll cross the water here, and we'll see what happens. I don't know if I should be shooting across or on an angle. Get it? Because, like, I don't know. And if you die,
well done.
That's it. You're screwed. I don't know if I just want to shoot across. Because once you go somewhere you're not supposed to go, your horse instantly loses stamina. Oh my god, we might actually do this. If I die, that's it. It's the point of no return. Now, I'm not sprinting, but that's okay. That's a good horse. See? There's fish. Oh my god, it worked. It did, in fact, work. So let's recap, because this is important. You get bucked off your horse here. I walked all the way down. Doesn't matter where you go. Try to stay as high as you can. Just like I did in the video. Once you get to this spot right here. Right in that little nook right there. See when you zoom out? Zoom right in. You know, unlike some people that are like, oh yeah, it's right around here. And no. And then you don't see anything. No, right here. Everybody gets the same fog of war-ish like thing. We'll just kind of start from there like you just saw me and make your way here. Sorry, I'm just really excited because I haven't been able to find a bloody video showing all that. Now we can actually start having some fun. I think. Oh. Because now I want to find the roads. I don't know if I want to get too close to the water's edge, to be honest. Right? Because if I slide back down, I might not be able to come back up. There's that invisible immigration Trump wall. We're trying to get like more into the heart of Mexico, right? Like all this area here. And I don't know how I'm going to go about doing that, to be perfectly honest with you. Because I haven't seen anybody else showing you the journey along the way to get there. Everybody just zipped from where you go to jump across the first body of water, and then all of a sudden they're in the middle of Mexico.
Easy now.
Oh, wow, there we go. This is what I'm talking about. Where it's like somewhat more exciting. Or I feel less stressed out. Now, don't forget, I got the cheat code on, so I can't. We'll pretend like that didn't happen. Whatever. We'll just spawn another one. Alright, now this is actually more Mexico-ish.
Slow now.
Let's like find some roads and stuff. Yeah, see how my mini-map is like not really updating? It actually just looks like see-through. Actually, all of this is completely blank. This is all drawn in. But this part is literally just blank, so that's kind of interesting. So I don't really know where I'm gonna go. I don't really know what I'm doing. I don't have a map, a mini-map, or anything to guide me through this. But I heard there's a couple of buildings. One tiny little shack-like thing. And then that big place, I forget what it's called. It was in Red Dead Redemption 1, and you can see it in this game with binoculars. But you could see they put the time and effort into all these trees and cactuses, cacti. Why would they do all that? If they weren't ever going to make anything of it. I mean, even with binoculars from the other side, you would never see all this detail. I'm just going to keep heading out this way a bit more and just see what happens. Timestamps as usual if I decide to... Yeah, I don't want to fall down there. Because then I won't be able to come back, right? So it's pretty much the same landscape as where you're allowed to be across. There's nothing really amazing about being here. It just literally looks like across the river where you can just go anyways. It really doesn't look that much different over here. It's not like, whoa, you know? I mean, it's interesting. I'm more of the, haha, I did something I wasn't supposed to do kind of thing. But, yeah.